What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of The More They Know, the only show that talks about how to attract business, especially in the real estate industry. Today, we're going to be talking about what type of videos you can create, because if you're like most agents, when you see a camera, you're like a deer in headlights because you don't know what to say, you don't know how to say it, and you're just sort of stuck because it feels a little nerve-wracking being in front of this camera, doesn't it? Well, what we're going to be doing is showing you the 10 different videos or 9 different videos to go ahead and create, and we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Let's go check out the number one video that you should have if you have a business. The About video has nothing to do with how many years you've been in the business or how many awards you won. Quite frankly, nobody really cares. The About video is just to give people an idea, sort of how you roll. In other words, what's your personality? Like, would you get in a car with somebody that you don't really like or get along with?
Not at all.
Well, that's what the About video does. You can see in this example right here, he's very personable, he's outgoing, and some people may not like it. That's okay. I'm not supposed to relate to everyone. But some people will love it, and that's the key. That's not all there is. Let me check out another one. So this is what we call a point of interest video. And it could be on anything in your local community that sort of reminds people what you do for a living. In all honesty, like, all you have to do on this type of video is remind people you're in real estate. You don't need to go sell them a house. So point of interest videos are good if you're just getting started, but if you want to take it up a notch, this is what I recommend. So this is what I call a local business owner interview, and this is one of the best relationship strategies you can imagine. The goal here is not to sell real estate, it's to create relationships with referral sources, which is what business owners are. I mean, don't you want every business owner in your community to know you're in real estate?
Yeah, they can tell everyone about it.
Yeah, and look how good he's doing. I mean, it's really just like a matter of, hey, don't forget what I do for a living. It's that simple.
I don't know if I want to sit down with any business owners, though. That's just not for me. I don't want to go ask for an interview.
Fair enough, it might not fit your script. Let's go ahead and check this one out. This is what we call a neighborhood tour. Neighborhood tours are a lot of fun. If you want it to be more engaging, you want to get more of your personality out there, basically what you do is you go around to 3 or 4 different locations in the neighborhood and position yourself as a local expert. And you're doing this to get your rankings on YouTube and to remind everyone that you're in real estate. What do you think of this?
I like that. I actually like that. Is there any videos that I can do like with my clients or something like that? Or about my clients to kind of show love to them?
Absolutely. Check this one out. This is what we call a case study, because posting just listed and just sold content on like Facebook and Instagram is cheesy. You're basically telling everyone, hey, here's how much money I made this weekend. But why don't we just rip off HGTV and start saying like, hey, I just helped this 49-year-old homeowner buy a house for their first house. His daughter's not sharing a room, and his monthly payment is $400 less. Here's how. What do you think of that? That's gangsta.
I like that one.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, I'm not done with that. You like generating leads, it seems like. Check this out. So what you can start doing is start creating some real estate content videos and start solving some problems. Community videos are great for brand building, marketing your SOI, but when you start solving problems with your content, then you start generating leads. And that's what real estate content videos like this should be used for. Check this one out. Yeah, see how it's not boring? No one wants to watch a talking head with you sitting on a whiteboard preaching at them about how things are done. They sort of want to follow. They need some entertainment factors go along with it, and that's why we do these in front of green screen. When you mix entertainment with education, you win. Just like this.
Oh, I like that. It's different. What about listing videos? What about my listings?
Do you have a lot of listings?
Got a lot of listings.
So here's the key with listing videos. If you're gonna do listing videos, get in the video, walk them around, build on your brand. Don't just showcase the house and show how cool it is. Show how cool you are within it. That's how you start generating a lot more leads and building your brand with your already existing listings. Don't forget to optimize that stuff on YouTube either, because that's a whole other thing, but that's a whole other video.
So is there any other kind of videos that I can do? That was like 7 or 8 different video types. Is there anything
so yeah, I would recommend doing like a custom type. Check this out. This is what I mean.
Ooh.
That video got 40,000 views on Facebook organically. Why? Because it was a little bit outside the box. And if you're creating boring content, you're not going to get engagement. When you start storytelling and creating some sort of outside the box stuff, look what happens. Look at
this. Man, you showed me a lot today. I'm excited. I can't wait to get on video.
So get your ass out there.
I'm gonna do those videos.
Peace out, dude. And folks, creating content isn't that difficult. The only thing stopping you is typically you yourself. It does require the willingness to learn, and it does require that you actually take action. But I can tell you that once you do, everything starts working. When you become the most unforgettable real estate agent in your space, you start attracting business, and that's what this is. Thanks for watching another episode of The More They Know. Stay tuned for our next episode, and don't forget, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!